I'm a 20-year-old rising junior engineering student. I study at a top 5 engineering school. I'm naturally a pretty introverted guy, and my only ex actually asked me out in high school, so I have basically zero experience making the first move. Lately, I've been trying to put more effort into myself, such as working out, eating better, dressing nicer, and just trying to be a bit more outgoing. About 2 weeks ago, I joined an undergrad robotics research lab. There is a graduating senior, 22F, in the lab, and I immediately developed a huge crush on her. The first time we interacted, I just asked her how to correctly pronounce her name. But since then we've been running some field tests and trials together. She is incredibly smart, always put together, and just has a really amazing smile. Here is the problem. She is leaving in a few days. She's moving out of state for the summer to do an internship at a big defense contractor. She is coming back to campus in the fall to start her master's, but she probably won't be in this specific lab anymore. Over the last few days I actually managed to have some normal conversations with her, without completely freezing up. Since she moved to the US a few years ago, we talked a bit about her home country, and she gave me some recommendations on where to visit. We also joked a little bit about the weather where she's moving. Nothing super deep, but it felt really natural. The craziest part was when I mentioned I hadn't seen the rest of the lab building yet, and she voluntarily offered to give me a tour. She volunteered, and there were other people in the room. That gave me crazy butterflies, but I keep telling myself she's just being friendly to the new guy. I know if I don't do anything before she leaves, I'm going to regret it all summer and wonder what if. But I also embarrass really easily, and I absolutely cannot make a move in front of our professor or the other guys in the lab. I don't want to make things weird or unprofessional for her on her last day. So here's my plan. I'm going to find out if her official last day is Friday or Monday. Whenever she is packing up to leave for the last time, I'm going to wait until she says goodbye to everyone else. When she actually heads for the door, I'll grab my bag and just tell her I'll walk out with her. Once we're in the hallway, or walking outside, and completely away from our coworkers, I plan to ask for her Instagram, so we can stay in touch over the summer. After she puts it in my phone, I want to just tell her I hope she has a great internship, and that I'd love to take her out for coffee when she gets back to campus in the fall, so she can tell me about it. I feel like this makes my intentions clear, but also gives her an easy out if she isn't interested, since she can just say she'll be busy. Am I completely delusional for trying this? Is saying I want to take her out too aggressive for a guy who just joined the lab? Please let me know if this sounds like a natural way to do it, or if I'm going to completely crash and burn. TLDR. Introverted 20M with zero game has a massive crush on a 22F senior in my lab who leaves for an out-of-state internship in a few days. My plan is to walk her out on her last day, get her IG, and tell her I'm taking her out for coffee when she returns for her master's in the fall.